A lot of
Uh,
my yes.
yeah, it's
Yes, how
just
are you doing?
yeah, today's so fine for me. Still
Mhm.
really hot, but it's enough
Mhm.
to what's that? Endure it.
I see. So comparing it to other days, today is better.
Yeah, little,
Oh,
just a little bit better.
that's a little bit better. Oh,
Yes,
I see. Because yeah, today with all the students that I had,
yes,
everybody's been complaining about the temperature today.
yes. It's so really hot. So I cannot stay in my room exactly
Mhm.
because
I
in
see.
my room there's no AC in my room, so I just stay
Mhm.
in the living room or just go outside.
I see. Okay. So aside from that, what else did you do during the day?
During the day, sadly, I have to go library again, and
Mhm.
I just consider to enroll the fitness club.
Fitness club?
Yeah, because my
Mhm.
mom said you are look so very lazy. You look so very lazy these days, so you have to work out yourself. So
Mhm.
okay, to go to
Oh.
this club. Yeah,
Mhm. So is the fitness club near your house?
Ye- it's not that real near my house, but
Mhm.
fortunately, it's near my library, just next to the
Oh.
library. So
Mhm.
so
Very
comfortable.
convenient.
Yeah, convenience.
Okay. Okay, and yes, let's go back to your book since yeah, yesterday you sent me some message. Was I able to answer the question correctly?
Yeah, but
Okay.
there is some
Mhm.
misunderstanding, I think, because
Yes.
I just I heard
Mhm.
about the TOEFL to study. There is
Mhm.
some template to make answer.
Mhm.
Basically, you usually using that word about basically or were able to like that. That is the basic word to make the sentence,
Mhm.
right? So, but I don't have that one, so I just want to know the basic the what's that preverb or
Mhm.
something. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. But actually, if you're going to analyze the sentence,
Mm-hmm.
those are actually just some added words to make the sentence sound better, right? But if
Yeah.
you really if you really analyze it, you don't really need that to
Mhm.
express what you really want to say.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
I will try that.
Yes, but of course, if you're using it for presentation purposes, then those words would be useful.
Ah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, going back to this the question, we
Mhm.
left off with this one yesterday, right?
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm. So did you do a lot of practice for this one?
No, actually not. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. But that's okay, because we will be doing it again today, right?
Um, how about just skip it? Because
Oh, I.
I thought about this one again
Mm-hmm.
yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
but who is the influential person in my group?
Mm-hmm.
But I think some of group I'm the best. But it is really difficult to say about me because
mm-hmm.
you know that I'm so shy to say myself.
mm-hmm.
Anyway, so and then in this day actually I have some trouble about with my
Mm-hmm.
group.
Mm-hmm.
So I hate that member, but that member is a leader. So
mm-hmm.
yes, it's so difficult to choose the one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I just don't want to say about the influential person.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that's my
Mm.
result.
I see. So what would you like to do with this question then? Would you like to skip it?
Yeah, I mean next one.
Yes. Okay. So let's have this one. I hope you don't have any issues with this one, but I think this is pretty simple.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, again, the same rules, 15 seconds, 45 seconds. Okay?
Okay.
Yes, so describe the person you admire the most and explain why you admire this person. Include details and examples to support your explanation.
I consider Abraham Lincoln to be the most admirable person in history
Mm-hmm.
Be-
Yes.
because the first there is a couple of reasons. First,
Mm-hmm.
Lincoln uh, trying to stop a discrimination about black people in
Mm-hmm.
America. So
Mm-hmm.
and he showed the example that big effort makes dream
Mm-hmm.
come true because he can be a president even though he was born in poor family.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I consider Abraham Lincoln is the most admirable person in history.
Mm-hmm. Okay, time's up. Admirable.
Admirable.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Okay.
okay. Ah, and he was born poor, right?
Yes.
Okay, so right, he was born poor. Instead of saying he was born, you
Hmm?
use the same form, born, no ed.
Ah, yeah, born. Just born.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was born. Okay.
Okay, so basically, so the person you admire most is Abraham Lincoln. So not a Korean, but an American.
Yes. Actually, first time I want to choose the Korean guy, but I
Mm-hmm.
think you don't know about that guys because it's
Mm.
only for my history. So
Mm-hmm.
I just changed the man.
I see. Okay, so good already. But let's go back to the comparison.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Have you read this already ahead of time?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, yes.
I see. Okay, so so almost the same format. You used I consider.
Hmm?
You also used first, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you mentioned that you have a couple of reasons.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Were you able to mention the second one?
Okay. Second one. I mean, my second one. I just skip the second. Second one is
Mm-hmm.
he can show
Mm-hmm.
the example that the big effort makes dream come true.
Yes, right. So the second reason is because he showed the example
Yes.
that, yeah. And again, refrain from starting your sentences with because. Okay?
Because. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
because it makes your sentence already a clause instead of a sentence. So as
Okay.
you can see, yes, in here you don't really see the word because, right?
Yes. Right.
Yes. Okay, so
Okay.
yes, can we have one more try before we go to the next question?
Okay. I consider Abraham Lincoln uh, to be the most admirable person in history. There
Mhm.
is a couple of reasons. First, he
Mhm.
was trying to stop a discrimination about black people in America.
Mhm.
Also, and second, he showed the example that the big effort makes dream come true. For example, he can be a president even though he was born in a poor family.
Mhm.
That's
Mhm.
why I consider Abraham Lincoln to be the most admirable person in the history.
Okay, better. So you sound more organized.
Yeah, thank
Yes.
you.
Yes. And yeah, you were able to go away with unnecessary terms.
Yes.
So yeah, it's more organized, better to listen to.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. And the next one. Let's have this question. Okay, are you ready?
Uh,
What is the
yes,
most
ready.
important characteristic of a good person, of a good friend? And explain why by including details and examples to support your explanation. 15 seconds starts now.
Okay.
Okay, 15 seconds
Uh,
up. You may start answering.
uh, I think I regard humor as the most important characteristic of a good friend,
Mm-hmm.
because I think can lead you can lead the communication when we talk
Mm-hmm.
with your friend. It makes uh, it makes other people can it makes other people want to join to talk with you. And second, uh, your humors give a relax to your friend. That's why I think the humor as the most important characteristic of a good friend.
Okay, time's up. So exactly 45 seconds.
Yes.
Okay. So for that one, you were able to give two reasons, right?
Yes.
Yes. So yes, this one you use this format, right?
Yes.
Yes. So you can actually also use this
Based on my
based on
experience.
my experience, yes, or based on my personal experience,
Mm-hmm.
something like that.
Yes.
Okay, so how do you think did you answer comparing it to this?
The reason are as follows. First of all, people need someone with whom they can speak openly. Therefore, people need a trustworthy friend who share secret with. Second of all, so a friend can give us when people have problem. They are. I have to say about example and my one humor is not be is not really connected with the region,
What do you mean it's not really connected? Why do you think so?
because I say the first thing is I can be a leader, or I can
Mhm.
lead the communication when I talk with
Mhm.
my friend. But actually charisma or another one more better than
Mhm.
or other thing better than humor to lead the other people.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
So
yeah,
how? Yes, but how do you think will you be able to connect leading the conversation with humor? Do you think there's a way on how to say it so that you can actually see the connection?
I'm sorry, I cannot exactly understand what you said.
Ah, um, th- yeah. With regards to leading the conversation and humor, do
Yeah,
you think there is a way to say that wherein you can see the connection?
no,
Because you mentioned, yes,
I
you
think
mentioned that, yes.
yes, I think the just change the region is better.
Oh,
It will be better.
okay. Mhm. I see. Okay, so changing the reason.
Yes, so I
Okay,
think
so
give a funny or give a fun, uh, and humor, and uh, I just want to say they willing to stay with me,
mhm.
but I how can I say that? I
They
can
are
not
willing
beg
to
them.
stay with me. You can? I'm sorry, you can?
They are willing to stay with me because with a humor. If
Mhm.
I have a
Yes.
humor, they are willing to stay with me.
I see. Okay, so if I have good humor,
Yes,
then that means that they will enjoy their
yes.
time with me,
Ah, okay.
right?
If I have a humor, they will enjoy their time
Mhm.
with me. Mm,
Mhm. Or they will like spending time with me.
they will like expanding to my with
Spending
me,
time with me.
spending time
Mhm.
with me. Okay. And second one,
Okay?
yes, uh, it it makes them relax.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is
Okay.
second one. Okay.
Mhm. Okay, so you mentioned earlier that you were not able to give or cite an example, right? You focused on the two reasons.
Yes.
Mhm. So how can humor make your friends relaxed?
Uh, because at the first time we usually feel uncomfortable because
Mhm.
we are a new,
Mhm.
or we don't have any same interests or same topic to talk.
Mhm.
The humor
Mhm.
is the best way to break the ice.
Ah, I see.
Yes.
I see. Okay. So yes, maybe you might want to give that uh, give that detail because when you mentioned that humor makes your friend relaxed, I was thinking of a distress factor, like because of the good humor, all the stress will be gone. That's
Yeah.
what I was thinking. So I guess you need to specify more on that.
But 45 seconds is too short to
Mm-hmm.
say about all kind of things. So
Yes,
I just
that is why, yes, that is where your organization and your playing with words comes in. So,
ah
yes, it might sound very long, right? But as
yes.
I always tell you, there are better ways to say it. You can make it shorter.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm. That just depends on how you are going to say it.
Okay.
Okay?
Got it.
So, shall we have a go again, or do you need some time to think more about it?
I just try. I just want to try.
Okay?
Yes. Uh, based on my sorry. Based on my
Mm-hmm.
experience, I regard humor as the most important characteristic of a good friend.
Mm-hmm.
The reason, the first reason, humor. Uh, what's the, I forgot it. Uh, the leading, not leading. The first one. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
humor can.
Mm-hmm. Try to remember it. It has something to do with the word enjoy or
Yeah.
spend. Mm-hmm.
Uh, the first reason, if I have a humor, uh, they can enjoy the time with
Mm-hmm.
me,
Mm-hmm.
and therefore they want to talk with me.
Mm-hmm.
Second, humor can give a fun and to them, relax them. It
Mm-hmm.
makes, therefore, it will make them talk free and can break the ice.
Okay, time's
Why
up.
is so difficult? I have
Yes, actually,
yeah
yes.
many ideas come up with me, but in my brains, but I cannot arrange it. Yeah.
Yes, that is why if you want to practice, sometimes it's good if you write it first and
Yes.
then try to disarrange it, try to look for the best way of how to say it.
Ah,
Yes, because of course, if you're thinking of it, there's too much already in your mind
yes.
and you cannot come up with a final answer.
How about that? Do you think I have to prepare the format first and trying to
Mm-hmm.
remember it would be better, or
Ah,
just
ah. No,
free?
I'm not. Yes, I'm not telling you to memorize it,
Yes.
because of course these questions, if you have your OPIC,
Mm-hmm.
different questions will come out, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Ah,
But what I'm saying is that you just practice because that it will make if that becomes a habit,
yes.
it will be easy for you to organize the sentences in your mind already.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah,
Got
I
it.
was actually going to comment that you were talking about humor, but you seemed so serious earlier.
Yeah. That's why I want to choose that. But okay, so just write first, but don't memorize it.
Mhm. Yes, don't memorize it. Just look for the best way.
Look for the best way.
Yes, like
But to use the best way is too hard to me.
that. Yes, that is why. For example, this one, right?
Yes.
Before you came up with this one, just how about you? Of course, you already give your this one, the answer, right?
Yes.
And then, for example, the reasons. I know that when you think of reasons, you don't only think of two.
Yeah.
You think of more than two. So, what is the best reason that you will be placing there, and how are you going to explain it?
Ah, okay.
Yes. And
Okay,
then
okay.
after which, the details, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Ah,
Yes.
more
Yes.
logically with the example.
Mhm. Yes.
Okay.
So actually, yeah, also your term break the ice earlier is good, but it was better when you just mentioned it earlier when you were trying to explain to me what you meant by relax. It was better
Ah,
that time compared to when you used it in the answer.
okay.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so since
Yes.
it's already time though, Dave, then we'll stop
Ah,
with this one
it's
and
so
we'll have
fast.
to see
Yes.
how tomorrow goes again, okay?
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dave. Goodbye.
Bye.